Hello, my name is Laiti Shirambu and I'm gonna be presenting to you my algebraic snake game. So this is a simple game. So firstly you can see it's divided into four sections. The first section is addition, the second section is subtraction, the third section is multiplication, and the fourth section is division. So it's gonna be a simple game where the learner or child is gonna have to throw the dice and then move forward with their respective um, thing which they have. So here I've got a rectangular paper and then a triangular paper. So these are gonna be just object they're gonna use to move forward in the game. So this is simple. Firstly, let me show you how the dice is made. The dice is made in such a way that it's a problem in itself. So the children will have to first figure out what number the dice is. As you can see, it's multiplication, division, and addition problems, which the children will have to first solve, and then they can be able to move forward with the game. So it's simple. The child just has to roll the dice, and if it's 1 divided by 1, the child would have to first think what number is it. So 1 divided by 1 is 1, so which means they'll have to move one space forward. So it's simple. Every child will just have to roll the dice. If let's say you roll the dice and then it says, let me say 4 plus 5, and then you have to move 1 2 3 4 5 spaces forward, and you reach a number which is 1. So we got to have 1 up until 22, which means the children will have to solve problems between 1 and 22. So it's a luck game actually. So you are likely or unlikely to reach a number. So once you get 1, it means since we're still on the division section, you take it from add. You take it from add. Since we're on the addition section, you take it from add. So I'm just gonna pick out just any card in between, and then you can see we have a number problem. So we have 10 plus whatever number the heart is. So the children will have to count first the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 hearts. So they add 7 plus the 10 by the 7 hearts, and then they'll have to get the number. If they get the number right, they'll have to move 3 spaces forward. They get the number wrong, they'll have to move 3 spaces backwards. So it's a luck game in between. So the children will have to be very crucial about what they give out the answers. So let's say here I'm moved 5 spaces forward, and then the next opponent, let's say the next player, moves 5 spaces forward also. So they get to knock out the person who's on that place and then take them back to their checkpoint, which is their respective side. So if I was in the subtraction side and someone knocked me from this section, it means I'll have to go back to the subtraction side. So this game is a bit simple. It's a bit simple and fun. So as you can see, we have 3 sections of the cards. So it's the add, divide, multiply, and subtract, representing the 4 sections. So in between, if the letter reaches a number, as I have said so the learners will just have to pick out a card. So the cards are at random. The cards may contain a word problem, a number problem, or something which they have to critically think about, like a word problem which is a bit more advanced than normal. So the word problems are written as follows. So it's gonna be a bit challenging for the children, but also fun in the process. So here the learners will just have to work their way up the snake and then up until the goal. So the game will be fun, it will be interactive. The children will get opportunities to talk to each other, since it's a group game. A number of 5 to 6 or 7 up until 10 learners can play the game. So it's a fun game which learners can just engage. So, and it's also fun since the children will also be having they'll also be having problems, like they have to count. Let's say since you're gonna be moving forward, so you're gonna be moving like 1 2 3 4 5. So the children are also improving their counting abilities, and since it's gonna have word problems, the children will also have opportunities to improve their linguistic abilities. And also it's gonna be having some word problems which gonna require them actually to use their critical thinking skills. So it's gonna be more challenging for the children, instead of it being only fun, but it's also gonna challenge the way they think and the way they perceive the numbers which they get. So it's gonna be just a fun game which the learners are gonna be interacting with. And also it's also very important the learners learn their counting skills before they can even do anything hard on mathematics. So this is a great game which the learners can just learn their counting skills. If they roll out the dice, they get 4, they'll have to count up until 4. So the game is simple. Thank you.